All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever time zone you belong. You are all welcome. So I welcome you to this free masterclass where I'll be releasing some strategies on how to do Facebook ads as a small business. So I welcome you all. So today I will show you my number one strategy I use for small business. And when we talk about small business, we're talking about startup. We're talking about business that are just coming up. We're talking about business that has low budget, lean budget, that they don't just want to be experimenting. So you don't have that budget to start experimenting to know what works. That is why we are here to tell you this is what works for us. And if you can duplicate what works for us, then you are good to go. So I welcome you once again. So let's get started and see what we have for this masterclass, this free masterclass training. Now, our learning bonus, we are treating three learning bonuses. So one is talking about my audience, my market. My audience, my market. Then the other one will talk about how to create Facebook ad that sells. And the third one is talking about how to spy on your competitors. All these things are necessary for you to have an edge in this competitive platform. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you know your market, you know your audience, you know how to sell to your audience, and you know how to see how your competitors are doing, then you are good to go. So that is the essence of what we're trying to look into for today. You can get these three right, then you're having a good start. All right, let me quickly introduce myself to you. You may wonder who is this guy talking to you or trying to pass information to you. All right, let me introduce myself to you. All right, my name is Adeomi Adegboyega, also known as AA Digital. I have an experience in inbound and outbound marketing for over 12 years. I'm the founder of GT Multimedia, which is a brand and a multimedia company in Nigeria. I also co-found and I'm the CEO of GT Track, a leading digital marketing agency in Nigeria. So whenever we do digital marketing for our client, is based the company is being handled by Digital Track, but the parent body is GT Multimedia. So let's get started. All right, that is me. All right, now let's start with, as I said, we're going to talk about 3 points. We are focusing on 3 points today. We're going to talk about my audience, my market. We'll talk about how to create Facebook that sells. Then we'll talk about how to spy on your competitors. So I will encourage us to stay to the end of this class because you have to go through all this class to understand why we are here, and you wouldn't know what is waiting for you at the end of the class. All right, so sit back, relax, and learn. So let's go to my page. That is Facebook. I want to go to my page, my Facebook manager. All right. The first thing we need to quickly look into in our learning bonus is my audience, my market. Now you have to understand that whenever you talk about Facebook marketing platform, Facebook is an outboard marketing platform where you reach out to your audience. Primarily, people go on Facebook to just have fun, to socialize. It is a social networking platform. So it makes it an outbound marketing platform. Now, why are you using such a platform? Because it is the market. There is data that supports it to be the market. It has about 2.27 billion monthly user, and it has about 1.5 billion daily user, active daily user. So that data alone shows you that that platform is a market for you. Now the problem we now have is that because it's an outbound marketing, so the audiences are categorized into three. There's what we call the cold audience, warm audience, and what the hot audience. Am I making sense? Cold audience are the audience you approach for the first time while you have gotten an insight about them. Am I making sense now? That these are likely to be my audience. So, and they don't know you from Adam. So you are trying to reach out to them to take a step, do you understand, to take an action concerning what you are saying. So these ones are the cold audience. Now, when we talk about the warm audience are the ones that have one way interacted with your ad or your web or your page. Now, the hot audience are those ones that are taking action, taking steps. They've bought into your services, they've bought into your products, and they know you inside out. Do you understand? Now, what I'm teaching today is not talking about the warm audience. I'm talking about my audience in the market. It's not talking about the warm audience. It's not talking about the hot audience. Now, the problem now is the cold audience. How to make this cold audience? How do you target them? And how do you market them? So that is the point I'm talking about. So essence is that we are looking for a cold audience because that is the most problem that startup always have. If I have gotten a warm audience, it is easier for me to market. But now these ones don't know me. So I'm not a big brand that they can easily identify with. So we are just coming up. So I need to do some certain things for them to recognize me being what I am or what I'm trying to sell to them. So the essence of this one is to get your cold audience becoming your audience and how to target them. That's just it. So when you get it, that's why I can call it my audience, my market, my audience, my market. So we will now go to the ad manager to now show you how to go about what I'm trying to say. So what we now do is go to ad manager. All right, now we I am in my ad manager right now. So this is what we call ad manager. So from here, I find myself in my audience insight. So when you come to this hamburger symbol, this is my ad manager. So I will still go there now. I want to believe that everybody that's found, I'm assuming, please. I'm assuming that everybody that's found himself on this call, on this training today, will I think you have a Facebook page, and I believe you will have um what will I call it? Um, you will have run a campaign. You will have run a campaign on Facebook. So all these things are not shouldn't be new to you. How to get to your ad manager, it shouldn't be new to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if it is new to you, let me quickly go to my page here. Now, this is my personal page. Now, everybody that wants to use Facebook as a platform must have one thing first, which is having a Facebook profile. So this is what my Facebook profile is all about. As you notice here, I have what we call business manager here. You can see my hand here, and you have what we call the ad manager here. Do you understand that? So all you need to do, you will have created a Facebook page for your business. Do you understand? You will have created a Facebook page for your business. If you notice what I have here, these are my pages. I have a lot of them. So Ninja Properties Online, Just Choose NG, Web Choice, AA Digital. These are pages that I've created using my profile. So these are personal pages for businesses. Am I making sense now? So you will have created that. Then you come to Ad Manager on your profile. Then you start, then you get to this environment where I was the other time. Now you notice is either you use what we call the business manager or the ad manager. So anybody that wants to start fresh, I would advise to start with ad manager, get the environment right first, then you move on to the business manager. Reason is this: most of us have always see our account being banned. Do you understand now? Now, if your account is banned and on ad manager Facebook sees it as an one account. Even when you have several pages, you won't be able to do any other thing on that one account. But if you have the business manager, that account that violates Facebook is the one that will be banned. You'll be able to do other accounts that you have opened. Do you see the advantage? And again, when you use business manager, you can take other people's business and help them out. That's the essence. So if I need to work now, if somebody is going, oh, can you help me to advertise on Facebook? I wouldn't do it on my page. I will do it with the business page. So that is why you call it business page. Hope that is clear. So that is how to get that. So let's come back to where I am now. Now, ordinarily, we are looking for audience. Do you understand? And when you're talking about you're looking for audience, you have a niche of what you do. You have a niche, you have a business. So let's say I do cake. Am I making sense? I do cake. So I want to have an insight of what people are in the interest of people about cake. Do you understand now? So I will come here. Do you understand? I'll close this side. Do you understand? The essence of all this insight is to give you an overview of what you're trying to do. Because we have the age, we have the gender, and all those things. You will meet them while doing your ads on your ad set. Hope that is clear. So the first thing you need to do is to put the Nigeria as in the country where you want to research on. So I pick this one, I pick this country, then I'll come to interest and I'll write cake. Okay. So I'll click here. Now I have some data. This is Nigeria. Now I have that 70% of women under this age bracket, 18 to 44, will respond more to what I will do about cake. Do you get it now? So I'm having an insight. It's just telling me this is what you should expect concerning the audience you're trying to look into because that is where you belong. Now, I will now come here. Page likes. Now, there are so many people that love cakes, but they are not on Facebook. But because they love cake, they find themselves on some website. So sometimes you need to target some sites that cover the interest of your audience. Am I making sense? So your audience might not really be, or not, might not be really be found traditionally on normal Facebook platform. So you look into page likes and look at their audience size. Look at this now. There is Hala Nigeria, there is Pinkberry. Now, all this one, you need to check them to know if they are really related to what you are talking about. So I'll pick this, I'll right click it and open it up. I'll save this now. Look at this, Golden More Nigeria. I know obviously that it is not what I'm looking for. Let me pick Hala Nigeria. Now, why am I going through this? I'm going somewhere, please, guys. Now, this Pinkberry is coming up. Now, oh, it's more about delicious rich refresh. So it could be more into cake thing if I'm not. This is more of ice cream thing. They're talking about ice cream here. So this one is okay. This one is about Golden More. So you can see why I have to take time to look into this because Golden More and cake, I don't see any reason, and I don't as the interest is not there. So I will cancel that. So that's why you need time to check this. All right, Hala. Allah talks about, I don't know what Allah is, but I'm seeing butter. I think they use butter for cake. I'm seeing cream and so on and so forth. So I'll go through butter, quality dish, love. Okay, okay. Would this go for cake? I don't know. I'm not a baker. So the point I'm making here, I just pick pig berry. So what I will do now that I'm getting an insight. So you can do so many things. I could just pick, okay, that is for cake. I could just pick let's say I'm picking photography. Please, I'm getting somewhere in which you understand. So I'll pick wedding photography. So let's see what will come up now. So let me click that. So for wedding photography. So I'm interested in wedding photography. I just want to know what is available. So I'll come back to here so I can see La Vida Bridal concept. I can see all these ones. That shows that this page is more related to what I need to do. So my audience could be here. So this is an Nigerian audience. Are we clear? So Like I said, you need to check them out to know if truly they are into what you're looking for. Because like Darling now, I don't know what it is. I'm picking it up. Styling fashion, yes, it could be maybe you want to do your wedding gown, whatever. F Infinity Air with air, I might not think is good. So yeah, I come up here. Oh, this is good. This is talking about wedding gowns, wherever. So people that want to do wedding, we need a photographer. Am I right? That is what it means. We need photographer and they get their job done. So that is that. So now that you have, okay, darling is more about weave on hair extension. So I don't, yeah, if you're doing wedding, you might, so it's a little thing. So I'll click here, I'll click out here, I'll click. So now I've gotten an idea of what I'm looking for. The audience insight has given me an idea of how to target. So I will now come down here to now create an account. Now I want to run a campaign. That's what it means. I want to run a campaign that will target the audience I'm looking at. Now we need to run a campaign to target this audience. So I will, let's run a traffic campaign. Traffic campaign. So I'll click here. Now it is also necessary for you to give name. You should give your campaign name and let it be according to what your objective is. Like now, I'm going to call this one. I'm going to call this one example. Example traffic campaign. Do you get it now? I'll just shorten it. Example traffic campaign. I will copy it here. I'll put it here. I'll paste it. Now this one will not change from camp. It will now be ad set. Copy it again. Okay, let me. I've copied it already. So I'll just change it, and this one we call ads. Do you understand? So everybody knows that this is the example traffic for ad set. Example traffic for ads. Am I making sense? I believe you know that there are three structures for Facebook. There's what we call the campaign, there's what we call the ad set, and there's what we call the ads. I believe you know that. All right. So I will click continue. I'm still on that campaign. I'll click continue. So I'll do the necessary here. Now, all these things you will leave it the way they are. You don't need anything to do. Your campaign objective is traffic. Now, when you get to here, campaign optimization, you need to put it on. I will explain why, but I will not do it now. I will come back to it. So I'll click next. Now I'm in my ad set now. Now getting to my ad set, that is where I do my targeting. That's where I get my audience. Are we together now? Now I want to run traffic to my website. That's what it means. I will leave it dynamic creative. I will leave it. Now my budget, I want to do, it depends on what you want to do. I often go for lifetime budget. I know this is the amount I want to spend for this campaign. So I always leave it at lifetime budget. So let me click let's say 10,000 naira. So I'm doing 10,000 naira for 5 days. Do you understand? So these are just example. Am I making sense now? So I'll click for 5 days. So here, all right. So everything is clear. Errors have been resolved. So we are getting somewhere. Now, this is where we have audience. Now, you don't have an existing audience now. You are now like, this could be my likely audience based on the insights you've gotten. Now, when I got at cake, I think it's around 18 to 30 something. I think I've left it. So my audience here, I will leave it at 18. Then, you know, people don't really like it when they start getting older. Obviously, that's just my oldest insight is giving me the right thing. So I don't need to target 65. I don't need to target 50 something. When people get to that age, they watch what they eat. So I'll target 45. So what I'm saying here is that the audience insight is the one giving me what I need to do. Do you understand me? Is the one telling me that from the data we have, from the Facebook algorithm that is providing the data, these are the likely age sets that will buy into cake or that will have interest in cake. Mind you, we are talking about cake. So we come here. Now, when you now get to detail targeting, when you now get to detail targeting, I will now show you the secret. I said my strategy. The strategy I use is that hmm, the first one is this. Ordinarily, this is what people do, and this is what you should know. If I need to advertise to people, I will need to advertise to people that owns that are business minded. Now, sorry, I'm talking about my own interest now, so I shouldn't talk about that. So let me talk about because that I sell things, so I only business minded. So this one is cake. Now the first thing we need to do is to like we saw pink berry and let's search pink berry. Now this pink berry came up and it has about 2 million potentials size. I'll click on it. Now, what I need to tell you here is this. What I need to tell you here is this that you when you, now look at this one now. Three, four, this is not too okay. Now there's some let me show you. There are some audience that will just show up and give you large volume of people. Let's say Facebook. Do you understand? Facebook. Now let's see. Now Facebook on its own has about okay, good. The potential rate of Facebook is 16 million. It's so wide. You don't need such. But if your target is on Facebook, there's what you need to do that is called narrow audience. Now, when you click on narrow audience, it reduces the number here that you I don't want it to be wide now. You get it? I want it, do you understand? I want it to I want to narrow it to where I'm going. So I'm almost okay. Facebook is giving me this. Maybe if I get admins, for example, sir. Okay, let's do this. It's still getting higher. Okay, let me change Facebook and use another thing. Let me change Facebook and use another thing. So sorry. So let's change it. Let me refresh it again. So the point I'm trying to make here is that when you have volume so that high, you can narrow it down. At least your audience shouldn't be more than 1 million to 4 million. So Facebook algorithm will not just be distributing your ads anyhow. So I want to refresh it to bring it back to give me the right data. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So that is how it is done. So let's see if it's coming up. All right, it has come up now. Let's now see what we need to do here. All right, let's go. So we're using cake the other time. So let's say I don't know much about cake, but I think I have variety on photography. So let's talk about photography. So I'm going to pick photography here. Photography. Do you understand? I'll pick photography, and I notice that we have about one something billion. So I'll click here. Do you understand? I'll go on suggestion. I'll pick wedding. Have I picked it? Yes, I have. So I still have about 9 million here. So let me see if my narrow audience will work. So wedding photography. So we are looking at it here. Now we are not getting what we need to do. Now the essence is that we have gotten this, you know your audience really. So I'll pick here wedding photographer. Let me do my one day photographer. I want something not too okay, wedding photography. So because we don't have much data, I'll still talk about this now. When we don't have much data, let me copy it now and see where I can get audience from. Sorry, where I can get audience from wedding photography. Photography. All right. So I'll copy it here, Google it out to see. Let me see, paste. So I'll see a lot of things talking about maybe magazine. Okay, like this one at bryce.com. I want to know if it's Nigeria because my audience is Nigeria. Okay. Okay. No, this is not Nigeria. So let's see if we have something to talk about. Okay. Visual. Okay, let's do this. The problem about Nigerian data is that it's not too okay. Copy it and see here. Okay, let's narrow it here. Let's narrow the audience here. It's not showing. Bride, bride and groom, bride and groom, bride and groom. I think I saw it. It's up like bride and groom. All right. So 14,000. Good. Now it's still not really showing. Well, don't worry. Now I've narrowed down my interest. Now the point I'm trying to make here is that I'm targeting this thing, wedding photography. I'm targeting bridegroom. I'm targeting photography. And what I noticed that most of us know how to go about this. And we will now stack up all these detail targeting. You know, you can get a lot of things like portrait photography, portrait photography. Now, okay, portrait photography. Now you can see you will stack up, stack up, stack up. Now the danger of this thing is that, yeah, these are your target audience. I'm not making sense now. These are your target audience. You want people that have interest in this, interest. That's what you normally do. But you can you can do what I call advanced targeting. In essence, that you can have two, you can do your targeting per ad set. Now, this is one asset. If I know that I'm doing wedding photography, do you understand? I'm into wedding photography. Who are those people that might likely be my audience for wedding photography? So the largest audience is what? Um, the largest audience, I'll cancel this. So the largest audience is what? My wedding photography. You get now. So under these ones, these are just people with what? Hobbies, activities. You get it now. So photography, then I will now narrow it down to what I want. So instead of me putting all the interests together, all I need to do is that I'll pick one. Hmm? I'll pick one and I'll do it. Now, the one I work like, look at this one now, brides and groom. People that want to get married will surely come to this point. Do you understand? They will be interested. So these are audience already. So people that visit this site should be my audience. So all I need to do is to come to my audience site and target them. But one thing that is so sure is that they might not have that volume for Facebook to pull out to be accepted as what your target audience. It depends on the size of it. So all I need to do, look at it now. Let me give you an instance. If I write bride and groom, let me see. I'm canceling it again. Let me write bride and groom.com. Now, it should bring it up automatically. Do you understand? So it's not bringing it up automatically. So I'll now see, I saw it bringing this one up. You get what I'm trying? I'll see, I will get now. Bride and groom, I will click it. Do you understand? I might also go for suggestion. Wedding. You suggest which one should I do? Am I making sense now? Now let me give an example. Jumia. Now, this Jumia Nigeria is showing because, or this one, they're showing it because not Jumia Egypt, are showing because they have enough data to pull up. So there's some things you would have done on your own. It will not show here, but there's a way you can make them show. So I'm not talking about the way now, but I'm talking about the method of, okay, this I'm sure of my target audience. Do you understand? I'm sure my target audience. So what should I do concerning this target audience? So I'll pick Jumia because people will buy on Jumia. So I'm okay with just two. Two is okay with me. That's the point I'm saying, sir. Just get these two right that are right for your audience. Now, another thing that is also good is that um that's what I was explaining the other time. You can target people that are always on Facebook. It's a very good market. You can target anyone that is on Instagram. You understand? So if anyone that has Instagram account, you target them and let them show, but you have to narrow it down to what you want. So if I, as a digital marketer, when I'm marketing my product as Facebook marketing stuff, I target those people that have business Facebook page. So when I target those people, obviously they want to market on Facebook. Did you see that now? So you can, if you are selling something, always try to, as in selling now, not service, engage shopper. Engage, engage shopper. Is it past tense? Okay, engage shopper. That has this behavior. You can click on it and get it done. Just that. So let's stick with our photography example or cake example. So where can we get cake and cream? Good. Cake and cream. See, they're not putting any data or because they don't have that volume of data according to what Facebook might want to use. So we stick to our what is available here. Now click and I want to check their site up. Copy, come back here and see if it's pull up. Ordinarily, it should pull up, but if it is not pulling off, it means they don't have enough data. So the point is that you have to, what I'm saying here is that your audience might not really be on Facebook. Now target those Facebook, target those where they can always be. Like we gave example like bride, wedding photography. Like this one, it came up bride and groom. And the other one is called cake, let's say cake. If you want to buy cake, you go here. So if you can go here, I should be able to target you. That's the point I'm making here. But why it is not showing? Because I know it will not show. It's not because it will not show because there's no enough data. But we are saying here now. That's why I said from the beginning of this class, try to wait to the end of this session. You will see how to get this thing right. Hmm? How to get it right. So those methods, this one I'm talking for here are for those ones that are so sure that their audience will come up. Like my own will come up. My own will surely come up. If I type digital marketing out, it's giving me, look at it now. So it has shown up. So I'll pick another one. So it will now give me suggestion. Okay, let's say social media marketing. Do you understand? Then now you can see it's reducing. So then I'll pick, let's say, content marketing. Now three, if I'm right now, it's now 3.8. Now the point I'm making, please note this now. This is what I'm targeting now. Now, if you know that you have a sure audience here, hmm? Sure audience means that data will come up on its own. You don't need to stack about one, two, three, four. The highest you could have is just two, which will help you to get it better. It will deliver these two better than deliver these three because you are managing the same on the same ads. So when you are done, just what we do is that okay, let's stop at this. I will, because I've said we should be for two, then I'll close this. Let me close this. So two is okay for me. I want to do two target interest per ad set. Two target interest per what? Per ad set. So I will come to automatic. I'll leave it at automatic because I want Facebook accordingly to know how to distribute these targets on its own. So now when it comes to traffic, I always tell people that don't use link click. You are wasting time. It's better you use a landing page view. You want to drive traffic to a page and you want to show that it is done. So your objective, you should optimize your objective. I want this traffic to get to this point. So you will get more link lists, but people can click and they will not get to your what we call it, to your landing page, and Facebook will count it as what? As link click. But when they get there, it simply means that those ones will you can see the number. If I put it at link click, you see it's going to change. Guarantee me 109. Do you understand? But when I click on this, you spend more, 49. The list of it is 49. Do you understand? But this one is sure that you get people on my landing page. Hope that is clear. So my audience now are content marketing, digital marketing. I've shifted from my own. I'm now on my own interest now. So I come here, I move. Now this is I will now get to the ad set. The ad itself. I'm moving. Now the another thing you need to now do is to do the normal thing. Then you publish. Do you understand? You do what? You publish. You will have. I don't want to waste time here telling you how to do it. The essence is what? How to get your right audience and how to get your what? Your yes, how to get your right audience and what method you should use. Now you publish. So let me now go back to my ad manager. Let me go back to my ad manager here. Still loading. Okay. I don't need to say anything much here because the ad set is when you get your creative done. Hope that is clear. So let me quickly recap of what I've just said. The first thing you need to do is to go to your audience insight to have an idea of what your audience info you might need to supply in your digital targeting. Do you understand? So we use cake as an example. When we get to cake, we saw what we call pigberry. Are you getting it now? We saw what we call pigberry. Now, under pigberry, we on Facebook Live, we checked the site out and we found out that yes, there is a pigberry stuff like that. So it's more of ice cream, but we just pick it up. So and we did photography also. We got bride and groom. Now, what we are not saying here is that you will now come here to target those things that you have found in your audience insight. Now, when you now get them here, and I said 50% of it will not show. Why am I saying this? Is because there are not enough data for Nigerian companies. What am I saying is that no volume of data, no traffic per se. If I type Naira Land here now, if I type Naira Land is a site that has its own traffic. It should show. Can you see? It's coming up. It will show. Let me type it. Naira Land. Now you can see. Look at even the size. It's just 700,000. Do you understand? So it will show. What are we saying here? So when you type cake and cream, cake and cream, it might not show because of there are no enough data to pull up. That doesn't mean there are no data. What we get, cake and cream, sorry, cake and cream. It's not showing. If you put Nigeria there, let's see, it's not showing. Now, what I'm saying here is this now. Because it's not showing, doesn't mean it does not exist. So there are ways to put them off. That's why I say you should wait till the end of this class. Then we'll show you how to, we'll tell you about how to do this. Now, the point I'm now making is that, okay, let's assume that these ones are not showing, but that is the way to try. You must try it first. You must try it first to know if it will show up. If it show up, good. Like my own is showing up. I'm into digital marketing. It's showing up. And I say, okay, if it has shown up, the next thing is that don't stack them so much. That I've seen a lot of people having about 5, 6, 7, 8 interests because it is showing up. I get it now because it is showing up. You shouldn't stack them up. It will not work. So the first thing you need to do is like two at most. Two at most. So when you're done, you now okay, it's coming up. Let me see. So when you're done, you now do another ad target on the same campaign. That's what I want to show you. Then I will end my audience and my, I don't know why internet is not okay. Let me go back to, all right. So you now get to the other side. I want to get back to my manager to show you how to create another ad set. So you need to create another ad set in the campaign. What it means is that you can have 2, 3, 4, 5 ad sets. Am I making sense? You can have 2, 3, 4, 5 ad sets in that campaign. So when you've created one, then you create another one with another different detail targeting. So when your ad come up, it will go out individually, independently, and will be gathering their own data. That is the point I'm making here. Not stacking it up and it's not okay. This one is doing no. Do you understand? You were more confusing. It shouldn't work that way. I hope this is clear. I want to show you. Okay, now this is draft. Let's say it's in review because it should be in review. It should be running. So you now do what you duplicate. You press this duplicate. Now, example traffic campaign. You now press duplicate. Mean I want to, sorry, this should be an asset. So this is asset. Now I want to duplicate this. That's what we're doing. I want to duplicate this. So I'll click duplicate. It's coming up. So I have to, this is the copy. So I have to give it a name different. You can call it asset 2. So if they call it duplicate, you call it asset 2. Do you understand? Now the point here is that you come back here. Sorry, you come back here and do another detail targeting. You delete this one, you click a suggestion. Now, you should give me another suggestion. Okay, let me try marketing strategy. People want to know about marketing strategy. I'll click another suggestion. People want to know about who am I? Okay, Instagram. Now, do you get it now? Or yeah, Instagram. So I will now click out this. I will now click out this. Then I will run. So now I have 4 detail targeting audience. Now I have one on the I have one on Instagram, I have one on marketing strategy, but on different ad sets. So this will help you to deliver more to your audience. Hope that is clear. Now, as I said, guys, wait till the end of this masterclass. I will show you why some of Nigerian data are not showing. I will tell you why and what to do about it. So let's continue. So that is that. So now you now have ad set, two ad set. Now you can see two ad set running. Obviously, you go on, you do your ads. Do you understand? So I'll now come back here. No, I was telling you that I will come back here. This optimized budget, it was not on. When I know I'm going to run more than two ad sets, I will put it on. So the one I did, my budgeting that I did the last time I should have done it. I'm just saying that, okay, for better understanding, let me leave it here. But when I know that I'm going to run two ad sets, I should have done it here. So what it means that, please, this is the budget I'm spending. Optimizing judiciously between these two ad sets. So computer take charge. But when you are not running any ad set, you are just running just one ad set. You don't need to do your campaign budget optimization. You don't need to do that. Exactly. You don't need to do your campaign object optimization. So all you need to do is to just go to where I did for the first time. But here, when you come here and you click it on, it means you are running ads based on two or more ad sets. So Facebook algorithm will help you to distribute it or help you to optimize it very well. Is that clear? So that is what we I'm talking about on this section, my audience, my market. My audience, my market. My recap is this: use your audience insight to understand your niche. When you get audience insight, sometimes you Google some things out to know if they are working. Do you understand now? So when you get them done, when you now come to your detailed targeting, you search for them. You search for them. You search for them. When you now search for them, I get it down. You sometimes mostly because if you're to be in US or wherever US audience, it will show. And I'm just giving an example of some that are showing in Nigeria, like Neral and Dreamia and so on and so forth. But if it's not showing, there is a way we find it to come up. It will always come up. It will come up. So that is that about. So we now say, okay, if you have found your if you have found your audience showing, then you don't need to stack all the suggestions. Why don't you run three, four ad sets? It won't hurt you. It will just like you are optimizing your campaign to better for better delivery. Hope that is clear. So that is that about our what we refer to as my audience, my market. All right. I want to believe you have learned one or two things from my audience, my market strategy. So please engage in this, what I've just explained to you. There to be better. And this method is meant for you getting your cold order. So let's move on to the next one. Now, how to create Facebook ads that sell. How to create Facebook ads that sell. Now, this one is majorly talking about uh, people that have gotten what would I call it? Warm audience. You can use it for warm audience. I can use it for cold audience. Now, these people have been selling, have been trying to sell on Facebook. So they be trying to reach out, but they are not selling the way they should sell because their campaign objective might not be right. So I want to quickly show you just a straightaway method to show you how to better sell on Facebook. How to better sell on Facebook. So so let's quickly look into that. How to better sell. Okay, let's we are now in our ad manager now. Now I want to create I want to sell one or two things. So I will come here, I'll click my create. Now let me explain one or two things here. Um Before you can sell, I believe you will have gotten what we call a sales page. Now, this is very serious. People don't know that whenever they want to sell on Facebook, they must know that they are doing business on Facebook. I've seen a lot of people that, okay, I do a lot of things on Facebook. I don't have a website or I don't have a landing page. I don't have a sales page. And I like, okay, how do you now remarket? How do you now retarget? How do you, because Facebook is an outbound marketing that you need to go back again and resell. So if you cannot remarket, how do you make money? Are you not seeing that every time you launch, I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know, that every time you launch a campaign, you sell. Yes, you might sell, but how sustainable is that? Do you understand what I say? Because sometimes my people might, okay, I like this, I'll buy it. I'm gonna get sense now. When you're buying, it means that those things maybe they they don't cost much that people can easily pay out for 500 naira, 1000 naira. You don't, some people might not budget for such a thing. Do you understand that? Now, if I see something of interest and I like it and it costs maybe 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira, I might not have budgeted for that period of time, but if I see it again, my interest will show up. If I see it again, then I will now plan towards buying it. So there is what we call sales journey. You don't just sell because you feel that you have the platform to sell. How will you convert? Do you understand? So that is what will now bring me to this campaign of the thing. Now, we have what they call the awareness, we have what they call the consideration, we have what they call the conversion. It means that you are what we call cold audience, warm audience, and hot audience. People don't just buy because you are pushing it in front of them. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is that this method I'm going to teach you is a method that for those people that have been trying and those people that have Pixel. Pixel, we call it Pixel. Pixel is a tracking code that you place on your landing page, on your sales page, on your website. And what does it do? It tracks all activities arising from your Facebook ad to your what? To your landing page or your sales page. It tracks those people that are it tracks those people that are taking action, those people that have come to your page. Am I making sense now? So it is so necessary. I don't know how you do it. It is so necessary because I've seen that, okay, I want us to go straight to my WhatsApp. I want it's good. That one will work. It depends on what you're selling and it depends on your objective. Now, I'm talking about sales page now. People selling products, people selling services. Now, the first thing you need to do is to get Facebook Present installed. I'll talk about that later. The other one is that you need to activate standard events on your what? On your sales page. So it will work. So if you have all these things and you are still doing it wrong, that is what I'm going to show you. Now, I often noticing that people will always say, okay, I want people to go to my, even let's assume you have a landing page. And you always say, I want people to get to my landing page and buy what I need to buy. You need to optimize Facebook to get the right people to buy what you want to buy and what you want to sell. Now, it is not traffic that will do it. It is called conversion. Now, conversion is meant to convert leads. Lead simply means potential customer to what? To customer. Do you understand? Traffic is mostly um, for new campaign. What I'm talking about new campaign now, to warm audiences, people that are remarketing. Yes, let me put it that way. But this point in time, I want to convert. So my purpose is known. Is either I do my conversion for lead or conversion for purpose. Conversion. Sorry. Do you understand what I'm saying here now? So instead of you saying clicking traffic and saying send them to your sales page, why not click conversion? Why not click conversion? You spend more, but you get more output. So the what I'm saying is I'm saying my strategy now. The strategy I'm telling you, sir, the strategy I'm telling you, ma, to sell your business, your service or goods is not by traffic. Traffic does not sell. Traffic drives traffic. And what I mean by traffic, it could be anybody that will be on that site. But when we talk about conversion, it means you will be optimized. Computer as a Facebook understand that I need to convert for sales. So you are sending a message to Facebook that it should be for sales. It should be for leads, leads, quality purchase. Hope I'm clear. So I will now click continue, the normal way you run your ads, but instead here it is called conversion. So please, Move away from traffic. Start using conversion. And conversion will be helpful if uh, you have done these two things I've mentioned earlier. Pixel. Are you getting them? You've installed Pixel to your what? To your sales page. And you have done install event. What sort of event do you want to convert for? Do you understand? What sort of event do you want to convert for? Yeah, are you looking now? So I'm new campaign. I said you should always put your name to it. Let's just leave it for here for learning sake. So my campaign objective is conversion. You know, the last time when we talk about my audience, my market, I said if you have two or more ad set, you put it on. But this time around, I'm only having one ad set because this time around I'm not doing a cold one. I'm doing a warm one. I want people to buy. Before people can buy, they know me already. I'm on it right now. So I will click here next. So they will. It's, you can see to website there are still it's more of a traffic, but this kind of traffic is not just ordinary traffic. This traffic must deliver. It has a mandate. So you can do to your messenger, you can do to your WhatsApp. Where do you want the event location to be? So stop being traffic will just Yoruba will say koremuru and what's it that? It's just like you bringing so many people together without really, you know, telling what next to do. Now, you now say what is the conversion event? I've told you you can never run a commercial campaign without your conversion event. It is not possible. If you notice that now my own sales PZL is showing. It's showing. It's showing. Now the next thing is what? The conversion event, which I told you that you must get a conversion event. What do you want it to do? So I'll cancel this now. So you know, if I cancel it, that one came up by default because those are the things I use. So I'll now look, okay, I want to do, is it a lead or purchase? So I'll say, okay, I want to do purchase. Do you understand? Don't mind this message. So convert for purchase. That is the point. I want you to make people to buy. The kind of people you bring to buy. So that is what it means. Then I'll set my normal budget. I will set that. I will set. Now, I want to talk about this now. If you are doing that, you will have done a lookalike audience. You will have done a custom audience. All these things should not be strange to you. Now, if it is strange to you, or you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what they call custom audience, if you don't know what they call lookalike audience, please wait till the end of this. Be following me. I will show you one or two things. Do you understand that? So you will have gotten a custom audience. Like now, if I pick here, it's a show. Yeah, custom audience on what am I selling here? What did I sell here? Okay, let's say custom audience on this. Up is set custom audience on this. Now it's assuring our 17 to 49 conversion rate. Do you understand? If you're to be a product store. Now, if I have given, so I don't need to put age anymore because the algorithm will just work with this. So if you put this, so you can just help out and put, okay, I want people on um let's say you can give to the targeting also, and you might not want to give to the targeting. So I always do it. Okay, so and now I'll click this now. It's not necessary. Don't do rich people beyond. No, I want you to target what I want you to target. So what am I doing? I'm doing let's say Facebook Facebook admin page. Now, why am I page admin rather? So why am I targeting this one? Because I know that everybody that has a Facebook page wants to promote ads. Do you get that logic? You surely want to promote ads on Facebook. So these are my target audience. So I'll pick on this. Do you understand? So I have about 190. Do you understand? So that's okay for me. I'll pick another one. Um, like what I say, engage online shopper or engage shopper. People that buy online as easily people that can easily buy, as in give out their money. So I might say suggestion if it is there is another suggestion for me. Okay, Facebook payment. People that are making payment within 30 days. People that, so it's just giving you. So and I said I just want to maintain just these two. I told you from the beginning that you shouldn't go more than that. And moreover, again, you have already given the Facebook account to work on lookalike audience. Lookalike audience are creation of those people that have already been to your website. I get that have the same attribute and similarity that have already taken action, and this one can also take action. So I want a lookalike audience of those ones that have been there. So all this one does not matter anymore because computer has the data. Computer knows those people that have come. So I just want to add few detail audience or targeting to it. Oh, I'm clear. Now, when you have done conversion, then when you put it on automatic, do you understand? Then you click next. I want to explain one thing now. The ad. Now the ad is where you create your flyers, your videos, you give your offer. Am I making sense? That is where you do that. So what I'm saying here, guys, now make your offer be the kind of offer that people will surely like say, okay, it's okay. Do you understand? Let them come. You will know that you will remarket later. Let them come, put them in, and let Facebook convert for you. So don't be too. I know. Okay, this is what I sell. Okay, for now, let me just release it to 20%. By the time I get these people here, offer also helps you to sell easily. That's the point I'm just making, sir. I'm not saying she's so ridiculously related with this. Do it as if that you are competing with other people. Okay, if I reduce 1% of what I'm trying to say, I can still sell. So when you do your conversion campaign and you look into your offer and say, okay, I'm not reducing my price. Aside this one, I'm offering this also. Do you understand? Like what I normally do here, I run digital marketing course. I call it for free. But I say, okay, if you come for free, I want to separate those people that are serious because I've run it for free, entirely free, and people didn't attend. And in terms of like they register, but um, they believe that they own up, you understand, they don't owe me any reason to attend. But when you put, and that's okay, with 1,000 naira come as a commitment fee, do you understand? The commitment fee will separate the shaft from the wheat. Do you understand? So I want to separate the boys from the men. Those ones that are really, even among those ones that are really, there are your customers that you need to upsell to where you are going to. Do you not understand? So that is how to sell on Facebook. Number one, you have to get your sales page. Number two, you have to get your your pixel installed. Do you understand? Number three, you have to get um your pixel installed, your conversion event. These are necessary. That shows that you are now ready for business. If you notice now, this is my pixel. It's tracking me already. Now it's showing that Facebook itself has a pixel. Do you understand? If I go on any, let's say, where do we go the other time? Let's if I go on Jumia, you'll be so shocked that Jumia is tracking whosoever that comes on his website. Now, this one will only work if you go through Facebook ads. But I want to show you that Jumia also has a tracking device. This is it. You can see page view tracking device and pixel tracking device. This is the Jumia pixel number. This is what they are tracking me about. Do you understand? That? So if I get to this site through their advert, I'll be tracked. But now I'm not tracked because I enter it myself. Do you understand? I'm not tracked. So if I they will only track me if they will yes, if they track me for offline, that if I can just get here, they can also track, yes, they can track me through this place now. Do you get now? So they will show me whenever I go online, they will show me the point as in their ads. That's what we call it targeting. So what we're saying here, everybody, that Facebook pixel allows you for the marketing is necessary because this platform, it depends, it really depends on what you are selling. So I will encourage you to do a sales page. I will encourage you to get a page, Facebook page. I will encourage you to get conversion events. And whenever you got in this one, please don't run a traffic, run a conversion objective. That is the strategy. And look into your offer. What else can you offer aside what you're selling? Is it the price reduction or whatever? Can you run some things like, okay, if you do this, first 3% that will come will get this. First 3% that will come, who is counting? Hope I'm getting you now. So that is how we sell. Conversion sells better than traffic. Conversion sells better than traffic. I repeat it, the thought that conversion sells better than traffic. Hope that is clear. So we'll move on to our last learning bonus now. So stay tuned. All right, we just concluded on the tips on how to create Facebook ads that sell. Let me quickly make a recap here that if you really want to sell or to be serious on Facebook, are you getting? You have to get some things ready. One of those things that you need to get ready is your website, your landing page, or your sales page. You can get any of these three because your product should be on your landing page. Now that is that. Number two, you have to install your pixel on your landing page for tracking sake. And the third one is that you have to have your what we call conversion event installed on your page or your landing page. Now, if all these things are done, then you can now run your campaign. But mind you, while running your campaign, you should not run on traffic because you believe that I want to drive traffic to my sales page. So it should be a traffic objective. No, and I say no. The purpose is to sell. So you what? You optimize for what? Purchase conversion. So your conversion event will have been purchased. Your conversion could have been lead. So it could be any of these two. So you know, so I want purchase a conversion event for purchase. So what it does is that Facebook will draw traffic to the site first, and those people that are going there are those ones that might likely buy your product. Do you understand now? So that is how to sell on Facebook. Now the next thing is to talk about how to spy on your competitors. Yes, it is necessary to see how they are doing it, and you know how to go about it. It is not because you want to put them down. It's just like you want to get better. So the word spy is not in negative. The word spy is to look at, I want to know more. So how do you spy on your competitors? There are two ways, but I'm going to talk about one here, which is easy for you to know. And we'll show you what to do when you get the result of spying on your competitors on Facebook. So let's see how to how to spy on your competitors on Facebook. Now, I'm on my Facebook profile now. Do you understand? Most of the time, we find ourselves. Most of the time, we find ourselves browsing, going social. I told you that Facebook is an outbound marketing, so people just find themselves socializing, looking at feeds. Now, these are news feeds. You understand? These are normal things that come up here, but along the line, there will be some advert that will be showing. You now wonder, okay, some ads might not be interested, might not be related to what you do, and some ads might be related to what you do. So when you find ads that are so related into what you do, then you now look, you spy on them. Like this guy, I just open it. He does what I do. Am I making sense? He's doing digital marketing training on e-commerce, on information marketing. That's what he does. Do you understand? So what do I need to do? The word sponsor mean is already advertising now. Am I making sense now? It's already advertising. So how do I spy? I want to know how he's doing it. How is he targeting? How did he target me? Do you now understand? So now you look up here to these three dotted lines. You click here. It's a simple thing. You now come. Sorry. Why am I seeing these ads? We saw so many things here. Hide, report, save link. Do you get it now? And what's it called? Why am I saying this is where what you need? You want to know why is it showing me this ad? You get to know why it's showing because it's my competitor too. Kind of, we do the same thing. That's why I call it competitor. Not that we are struggling with. He does what I do. He's doing his own physical. Me, I'm doing my own online. So what? How is it doing it? Who is it targeting? So I'll click. Why am I saying this? Because it's showing to me that shows I'm a target. Yes, and now number one, Achiever. That's the name of his company. He's trying to reach people with Facebook things that are interested in Google Analytics, search engine marketing, and more. So these are the target interests that I was talking about the last time. So when he was launching his campaign, do you understand? He target people that are talking about Google Analytics, Google search engine, and what? Marketing and so many. So he's not limiting himself to just two. I'm not guessing. He has done three, four, five. That's why I say I'm more. Now, if I need to, okay, this guy, that shows if he's targeting, maybe he's seeing some results. I'll write it down. Google Analytics. Oh, those are my target audience to Google Analytics. Or anybody that doing search that is looking for search engine marketing. Do you understand? Okay, I'll write it down. Am I making sense? Another point is that Achiever Virtual, that's the name of it, is trying to reach people with ages 18 and 19 older. So it's targeting people that are within that age bracket. That's why I fall in because I'm between age 18 to wherever he wants to be. Am I making sense, sir? Again, and again, he's looking for people that are in Lagos alone because he's running a physical. Do you not see how people do their thing? I'm spying on him. So if I need, and if he's making this is not the first time I'm seeing his ad. So he has already tracked me. That's why the ad is showing. Do you understand? Now he's doing a physical training. So people and he's in Lagos. So his target audience, you can see everything is about targeting. His target audience is in Lagos. Do you get it now? And the ages that he's looking for 18. Me, I don't do 18. Do you see? I'm not doing 18 because I have a report that showing I should not do 18. Don't worry, we'll talk about that. Then again, the interest now, the behavior of the interest is now on Google Analytics. People that have interest, you can see Facebook thinks people are interested in Google Analytics, which I am interested in Google Analytics because I'm a digital marketer. I'm interested in search engine. So he has gotten it right because this is what I'm interested in. Do you understand? So these are the people that are either I'm interested in it because it's my profession, I'm interested in it because I want to know more, or because I'm learning to know more. I want to just, do you understand? Whatsoever. So will I say it's targeting right? I can't see. Will I say it's targeting? I can say all I need to do is that get some information, see if it's something you want to know, I want to that will help you. Good. If you don't, just discard. Did you get it now? I'm looking for another ad again if I can find one. Okay, now look at this one now. This is in video. Now let's see what it's saying. Why am I seeing this ad? You see, in video indicated you may have visited in video. That is right. This ad is showing to me is what they are doing is remarketing. Reason is because I have visited their site through Facebook. I want to know how to create video. So I now say, okay, what do I need to? What are the things I need? I Google something and I find myself in video. Now, because I found myself in video, the period that I was talking about has tracked me and given my data to video. So when video is now marketing, it's marketing me. So why am I saying this ad? Because I have visited in video and my age is between age 18 and older. Do you now see? So if I'm a competitor of in video, what will I do? I'll go and install Pixel. Do you see now? I'm looking for another ad if I can get one. So I've shown you my own field, and I've shown you the one I visited in they call remarketing. Okay, the same thing here. This is because I've visited this site. Let's see. That's what it's going to tell you to because I visited this site. Now, Plural is using a list to reach you. What it means is that a list simply means I have submitted my email to them. So they collected these emails. This is called remarketing, serious remarketing. They collected this email. Do you get it now? And they are now marketing. They are not marketing just anybody. They are marketing according to this email. Hope you get it. Maybe they offer something free. That's what they did. They offer a course free on something which I just want to know. I now put in my data. They collected it. So these are the people. Maybe they have about 2 million people collected. So they want to remarket this 2 million. So they will now work with the person. At least there will be a conversion percentage. Yes. And they say people who speak English and English UK and my age bracket is between this and this. You can see now the other one was 18. Now this one because I still fall in between 25 to 55. So they are not even interested in 18. They know why. Why they are not interested in 18. They are getting the analysis right. These are foreign arts. So I'm looking for a local one, sha. That one should help us. Okay, this was is also coming talking about Facebook page. Okay, let's see. That should be the last one to see. Now, it's usually people that things as interested in advertising. Very nice. Age 20, you can see I'm primarily in Lagos. So, you understand? So, that is one target. That's how to spy. Actually, there are two ways to spy. I can only permit to say one in this on this platform. So, this year too. Now, you can see most of these things that are coming are things that I'm much more into. This is what I will do. So, they track me because of my info, like the pizza. So I'm trying to see if I can get something that is not even related to me. Oh, everything is for me. Oh. Not something that is okay. Look at this one, advertising agency. You can see it. Let me see virus. No, this one is COVID-19. Ah. So I'll just want to see something that is be. You can see all these things are secret. They're targeting because of Pixel. That Pixel is working. It's working. Stock. I use photo too. All right, so that is how to spy on your competitors. I've just told you I'll talk about one. Go through these ones, see how because they will be targeting because of some interest you exhibit on Facebook. And if I'm a cake, I'll be out. If I'm doing a cake stuff, I don't know why I'm talking about cake today. If I'm doing a cake stuff, obviously I have interest in cake. I'm not making sense now. So you will much more the ads that will be coming. So I will okay this even the ads that will be coming will be my competitors are like what I've just shown you that most of these ones that are coming, I see them as healthy competitors. I want to see what they're targeting. How can I improve on my own? Are they doing better? I will go to I just want to see just to get better. That's the essence. What audience am I not making? Am I better off than them? Do you understand? That's the essence. So it's not everything you pick up. It's not everything you pick up. It's not everything. All right. So we move further now. All right. We've talked about how to spy on your competitors. When I talk about competitors, these are all the things, information to know why they're targeting you, how you can get better. That is what you need to know. And I told you that we have two ways of spying. I'm just allowed to talk about one. Now, now this one, when I'm saying that wait till the end of wait till the end of the class, this is what I'm trying to say. I run a monthly Facebook intensive masterclass every month. So I'm introducing you to the March edition where we'll take it from the beginner to the advanced. So what I was saying the other time that if you don't even know how to get a Facebook page, we will teach you. If you don't even know how to create a Facebook page, we will teach you. We'll now tell you that even when if you have gotten a Facebook page, we'll teach you how to go for Facebook business manager instead of you using ad manager. So we'll talk about that. So what are the things you'll be learning when you enroll into these ones all weekend? All weekend Facebook. So by the time you are done, you should see yourself as an expert in this Facebook intensive masterclass. So what are we looking at? We should be looking at detailed targeting strategies. Do you understand? We'll be looking at advanced Facebook ad targeting, and we'll be looking at the advanced targeting arc. Now, let me pause here. You know the other time when we did cake, we did cake, we did is it photography, wedding in Lagos, or wedding photography. When we put a date, we put something from Nigeria, it was not showing, and I said it will not show because it didn't have enough data to show. Now there is a trick we have that will make it to show. So you can target those interests, people that are visiting that that are visiting that what's it called? That are visiting that site. Do you understand? So I want to make sense to me. So this is where we talk about advanced targeting app. It will show you what is not available. Do you understand? I will talk about the 70-20-10. That's a mistake. That will be 70-20-10 percentage in creating your boosted and post engagement ads. Then we'll talk about Facebook tracking and reporting. Now I was telling you that I have data of how to who the numbers. What I'm saying that I have the ages that are really looking into my ad because I'm tracking and I'm getting some insight and reporting. Do you understand? We'll talk about that. And again, we'll talk about Facebook sales funnel. We look into Facebook ad policies. Most of the time, I know a lot of small business owners, or let's say business owners, will tell you my Facebook ad is banned. Is we look into the policy and we'll tell you the way out. This is where we talk about Facebook pixel and audiences. We'll teach you how to install a Facebook pixel. Then we now move on to standard event and custom conversion. These are conversion events. There are two conversion events. There are what we call standard events. There are two conversion events. One we call standard event and custom conversion. I'm not making sense. Custom conversion. So we look into it. We talk about Facebook audiences. Talk about types of Facebook. What am I telling you is that when we look into all these things, by the time you come out of it, you know what you want. You are not just blabbing. You are not just like try and error. You know what you want. So we talk about lead generation. We talk about lead generation. You can generate your lead from Facebook form, or you can generate your lead from landing page. I'll tell you why you should do more of landing page than your Facebook page. I'll tell you why. We do your message. When we talk about message, we're talking about, we talk about Instagram, we talk about WhatsApp, we talk about Messenger. These are the three message apps. How do you utilize it? Now, I sell shoes. It will shock you that I don't have a landing page for shoes, but I use message apps and I sell every day between 10 to 15 every day of shoes. I'm not bragging. Google just shoe, you see it. Then Messenger chatbot. I use Messenger chatbot and my message ads together. I infuse it together. It delivers constantly. And again, we talk about Facebook engagement, videos, video views, and we talk about mastering Facebook algorithm. Mastering Facebook algorithm is you want to know how Facebook is thinking. Do you understand? How Facebook is thinking. When you know this is what Facebook thinks, then you know how to pattern your Facebook ads very well. So, what are your bonuses? Aside all these things we're going to teach you for 1 month, so we'll talk about business manager. That's what I'll show you. I will show you how to use why I prefer you to use a business manager than your ad manager. And I've just told you one is that when one page violates Facebook and is being banned, every other account is in trouble. Or every other Facebook page is in trouble because Facebook sees that account as one account that has several pages. But when you use a business manager, it's the same, it's just an account that violates the rules that get punished. Do you understand? Not everyone So we'll show you on how to start a Facebook agency. Now, your interest, like, okay, I know this thing, I can do it, I want to get better because I want to start running it as a side hustle to help people to advertise. Do you understand? We'll get to that. We'll now teach you how to get your marketing clients, how to get access to clients' Facebook page. Do you understand? How to get access to without like owing, when you use a business manager, you can get to the client's Facebook page and ads account, pages in business account, and so on and so forth. And marketing ads proposal and contracts. So how okay, you have decided, I get it. You have decided to run for people. How do you set a proposal? How do you charge? All these things will be bonuses. Do you understand? All I just want you to is to be part of this training. I'll just show you some tips strategy. I told you that if you are part of this program, the other one that was not showing that look as if we are not getting it, you get it better. What I'm just showing you is that it can be done. You can target right. You can target right. You can market right. Do you understand? And you can get whatever you need to get right, and you'll be making money. Now, what are the benefits? Number one, the training is tailored from beginners to advanced. So don't be like, "Ah, I don't even know anything at all on Facebook." No, 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 no. Our module is tailored from beginners to advanced. Number two, there is 1 month mentorship after training. Even when you have gone through the training, we will not leave you alone. We will guide you. If you're having difficulties in running things, you can come up to us, then we'll look into it. And the trainer is not just saying it because he read it somewhere, it's what it does. I've told you, I do all these things, even on my own personal thing, aside from running as a digital agency. I also do it for other businesses I do. Do you understand? I will also bring out case studies, live project, and demonstrate how it works, what are the feedback. Do you understand? And the last benefit you gain is that you have access to our private Facebook group. That is where we'll discuss privately on so many things that is coming in, or what, just tips and so many things that you need to know that will make you a better Facebook practitioner. So all these things is what we offer for this 1 month all weekend Facebook intensive masterclass. So you might now wonder, what is the cost for this? What is the cost for this? All weekend Facebook intensive masterclass start on the 6th of March 2021. Hope you're with me. Start on the 6th of March 2021. And if you can pay between now, that's today, till March 3rd, which is Wednesday, the early registration is 3,000 naira. If you're not paying till if you don't have it, if you want to do late registration, it is 5,000 naira. Now, this is so necessary. Do you understand? It's so cheap. It's not something. Do you understand? Just put it in mind that 3,000 naira, you can have a lot of more for this. Do you understand? I I I want you to partake in this. And if you notice that most of you that are watching this, you've been my student in digital marketing class. Are you getting it now? You know how we deliver. We've done it before, and we can go deeper than this. So we want you to take it higher. That's why I've gone through this to show you that you can be better off in Facebook marketing. So I really if you have interest, I will show you the link to join in our WhatsApp group that we created. I will show you the link to join. Then we'll do our follow up now. But most importantly, it's better you register early. It's better you register early. It's not expensive. I'm not charging you 30,000. I'm not charging you 50,000. And don't look at it, okay, is it charging 3,000 naira? It might not really deliver. It will deliver. Ask those people that did the 1,000 naira training. Did I deliver? I did. Am I making sense? I did deliver. I delivered. Sorry, I deliver. What could be charged for 10,000 naira, 15,000 naira? We did it for 1,000 naira, and we ran the program for 5 days. And everybody have testimony or the other. So why can't we step it up and do this 3,000 naira annually? And if you feel that okay, I'll wait if the I want to do registration is 5,000 naira. So the link where you want the link will be dropped now. Do you understand? The link will be dropped, and then you join by link. Then we'll take it from there. So with that, so with that, I really want to thank you for your time. It's been a long training, and it's necessary. Please put in mind that it is necessary for you to join this Facebook intensive training. It's necessary for you to be better off. So, thank you for your time. I see you March 6th when we start our intensive training. Thank you.